in the bull. That's what the sheep do with the handler. They start to learn if we go to the person there with the stick, they'll go ahead and keep the dog off of us. So understanding that bubble thing that we talked about, you can see how this puts into play. So the first thing you have to teach these dogs, don't come in, don't run in, split them. Remember guys, we don't always work in arenas and fenced areas. Sometimes we take our sheep and paddle out to the open fields where there are no fences. So we can't have the dogs go ahead and split it and run them off. But look at the style of work of this dog. Totally different than the border collies that you're going to see. And it doesn't settle the livestock. This dog will be fine in about a year or so. If you're here next year at the festival, you'll see a big difference in this dog. And you notice how she's crawling off and looking at me? That's called because she doesn't have that eye. She can be distracted away from her sheep after a while. The border collies, they don't do that. They'll focus on them and stay with them no matter what. So again, this is Juno. She's just a young dog. She's only about a year and a half, 2 years old. She's been training for about 6 to 8 months. See what I'm saying? But look at her face. Anybody think these dogs are not having a good time? This is their instinct. You work their instinct, you get a happier dog. All right, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Lulu. Good job. Or should say Juno. Now the fun part is going to be to try to catch her. Yeah! Score on that one. I don't know if you were there yesterday. You did a little work like that yesterday. Yeah, all right. Only 2 more to go today. Yeah, yesterday she gave us a run for it. All right, I'm going to bring the sheep over again. Move over.
Good girl. Drink. Want to drink? Yeah, go to water. Good girl.
Okay, now, question we're asked all the time is, all right, we understand the bubble. We understand how do you teach that, but how do you teach a dog to go find them? How do you teach them to go get them if they're a couple of 100 yards away? Well, we're going to show you that. We put the dog on a stay. The handler gets in between the dog, because remember that bubble concept. We don't let the dogs get ahead of us to our livestock until we can trust them. Because if the dog beats you to the livestock, then they can do whatever they want to them. So the handler is supposed to get in the middle to make sure that this dog doesn't run right at him and split him. So if he does that, she'll put pressure on him and try to push him out this way. Now this handler is my better half, Chandra David. She, by the way, is the lead condor keeper at the Los Angeles Zoo, where she works with the endangered California condors. Wonderful, wonderful program they have there. All right, so we're going to send Jack. Jack is our 14-year-old dog. We don't know how he's going to do, but we'd like to give him a shot at it. All right, now notice how she moved over to make sure he got behind him. Now, if he does it correctly, he has to get his reward. In other words, if he does the outrun correctly, you can't call him off. His reward is being allowed to move the sheep to the handler and control them. That's his reward. Remember, guys, this is their favorite thing to do. So when you understand that, we don't train with the fear method. We use psychology in these dogs. If we know that this is their favorite thing to do, then the worst punishment we can give these dogs is to what? Take away their candy. Put them outside the arena, make them just watch. Don't let them work. They want to work all day long. Look at this guy, 14 years old. They never quit. The only thing we do at home at the ranch is we don't send the old dogs really far out to get the sheep. We'll send the young dogs to get them, bring them in, and we lie the young dogs down like this, and we let the old dogs just work and just take over. And what Chandra's showing you again is that outrun how they gather. And what she's doing now was more of just a walkabout. She was just kind of letting the dog follow behind the sheep because he's having a good time. Remember, he doesn't care that he's running at full speed 300 yards. He only cares that right now he's on his sheep and he's working. He's happy. And you notice his pace, nice and quiet, nice and slow. Of course, he's an old man, so why not? All right, thank you, Jack. Thank you, Chandra. Good job. He goes, yeah. All right, now the next dog coming out is a rescue dog that we have. I'm going to go ahead and work this dog and show you a difference in that outrun.
Okay.
Come on, Jack.
my God.
He'll stay.
He'll stay?
He'll stay. I'll bring him out.
Okay.
I don't.
On this side?
I know he's going to work her.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to work her.
Now this is a rescue dog, and we've had her for a few years. We got her, she just was in the wrong home.
Lie down. Lie down.
This dog was kept for the first year of her life. She was kept in a 10-foot wide by 60-foot kennel run. The owners thought they were really being nice to her by giving her a lot of room to run and move around. But what they didn't realize is this is a working dog, and what they did is they created a fence runner. So all she did all day long was start at that end, run down to this end, dive into the dirt, turn back, run to the other end, dive into the dirt. First time I saw her kennel run, she had a hole in the ground about 2 feet deep where she was diving in and making a berm. Okay, so 6 years later, we are still unable to take this out of her because it's so ingrained in her. And it's really sad because she's a nice little pup. But anyway, I'm going to show you the difference now. You remember how Jack did that outrun? Real slow and methodical. Ultimately, the outrun is where we want to be able to stand at the end and send our dog to go get the sheep. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that with her and see how she does.
Lie down. Stay there. Here. Brody. Here. Lie down, Brody. Brody. Lie down. Brody. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Good girl. That'll do, Brody. That'll do. Lie down. Lie down.
You get here with this dog, you notice how much faster she is, and really, she just doesn't ever want to settle. We can work this dog out in the field for 30 to 40 minutes straight till her tongue is dragging. I'm saying run her around at 200 yards, bring her back, run her again to get sheep. And when we put her in the yard, she'll immediately start running the fence again. So now you saw how she did it that side, so because she was a little tight on me there, I'm going to leave her here, and I'm going to go in the middle and make her go wider.
Brody, that'll do, Brody. Brody here, Brody. Lie down. Lie down. Stay there. Stay there. Stay. Stay there. Stay there. Not lie down. Lie down. Brody, that'll do. Stay. Brody, that'll do. Brody, quit it. Lie down. Here, Brody. Lie down. Stay there.
You see what I'm talking about?